Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be the second half of the dust collector video. It's going to actually be the thien baffle, so hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so basically what I did was I cut this 21.5-inch square out of a full sheet of plywood. I figured I'd save you guys the time. And then I also marked where the center is, and I'm just going to put that on my circle jig, and I'm going to cut it out on the bandsaw. And then I'm going to cut a smaller circle on the inside out of it too. Holy So all of my bandsaw blades just fell off my wall. That scared the shit out of me. I thought I destroyed a blade, but I guess they just fell off the wall. So what I just did was I took my lining, which is just this like rubbery, clear, plasticky stuff, and I just drilled some holes, just attaching it to the bottom ring for now. But I'm going to take it off. I'm going to put some epoxy in each hole, clamp, let it dry, all that fun stuff. It'll seal all the holes that I'm going to have. And then I'm still waiting for this to dry, which is silicone on there. That's going to probably take all day, so I really can't do much after I do this, so I'll just end it for the day there. Alright, so I only have 5-minute epoxy, so I have to be pretty quick, and I have to do it in like halves. I'm going to do half of it, and then I'm going to take the screws out of the other half, and I'll do the other half. But I have to be fairly quick, so alright, now I can do the next little batch. So what I did with the first ring that I glued up, I pre-drilled into the garbage can and then into the wood, and then just drove a screw in. I probably have 10 screws in, just holding it on, nice and sturdy. And that's going to be what this piece of the thien baffle actually gets connected to, and then that's what I'll connect it to the garbage can. So what happened was I actually put the top on the wrong way. I wasn't really paying attention. And then when I started putting the top on the second time, I realized that I can use washers to hold down this meshy, not meshy stuff, but this rubberized clear coat stuff. So now that's what I'm doing. I'm just re-putting the top back on. So what I did was I added an extra ring around the middle just to strengthen up this material here. It's pretty flimsy, so I'm not too sure how it's gonna hold up. So this might add a little bit of a layer of support, and I might add some extra pieces that'll run from this ring to the top and from the bottom ring to the middle ring. So that'll add some support. Probably just do 4 of them. Alright, so what I did was I just cut up 4 pieces to make a 4" by 4" opening that's going to fit right into the impeller right here. And I'm going to cut a notch out, or this isn't the impeller, this is the thien baffle. And that's going to actually have the chips flow into it, come around, and they're going to drop through into my garbage can. So I just need to basically glue and screw these together, and then cut it on the bandsaw to my radius. As you can see, I was keeping the screws far from this face because I'm actually going to be cutting it on the bandsaw, and I'm not exactly sure where the cut line is going to be. It's going to be a radius, but I don't want to hit any screws with the bandsaw blade, so I decided to keep it further back from that. Alright, so what exactly I have here is a cutout from inside of the thien baffle, so it's the exact radius of the actual thien baffle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up so it'll come in like that. I'm going to draw a line there, and then I'm just going to cut that on the bandsaw. Now I just need to follow that line on the bandsaw, and I should be pretty good. So I can tell that I'm not going to hit any screws. And now just cut the line. So what I'm doing is I found the inside part of the chip intake, and I'm just going to be cutting it out with my X-Acto knife. Don't ever do what I just did. I just cut towards myself. It's stupid, stupid, stupid. Alright, so I got the hole cut out. Now I just need to glue and attach the chip intake right to it, and it'll be pretty good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to screw 2 screws in that way just to hold it, at least temporarily. Alright, so now I pretty much have it attached, but I want to secure it fully, so I'm going to throw some screws in on the inside here, and I'm gonna screw it from basically just the inside, and we'll see how that works. Alright, so I have almost the full thien baffle complete. I have the dust intake right here that'll spiral it around and drop through. So basically what I have to do now is just attach the part that the camera tripod's on. So from the knowledge that I have, I believe that this flat spot that actually connects to the rim needs to go right where the dust will actually start to enter. So it'll come through and it'll drop and hit roughly right around there. So I'm going to be using 3-inch screws to go through the rim and then into this part. I'm probably going to pre-drill about halfway through here and then pre-drill into here so I don't split my piece of plywood. And I'm probably going to do a bunch of screws here, so I'm just going to mark it out where it's going to land. Roughly there to here. Alright, so now I can pre-drill my holes, probably every couple inches. Really give it some holding power. I think I just hit a screw. Yeah, I totally just hit a screw there. So that one's not going to work. So I need to just go beside it. That's pretty sturdily on there. And I think it's all finished. So now it's just time to pretty much test it out. So I'm just going to assemble this right here. It's going to be a quick and easy little thing. I'm pretty much just going to throw 1 1/2 inch screws, just connecting the 2 pieces of plywood. Probably in like 4 places. Alright, so that's attached. Now just to attach the impeller section. Cool, I'm going to have the switch mounted right above the intake. And then once it's in its permanent spot, I'm going to actually mount it to the wall so there's no chance of it falling over. Like right now, it is very unstable, but I still want to test it out. So right now it's actually just sitting on top. I need to figure a way to mount it. I can already feel it working. Seems to work pretty nicely. And the part that is actually projecting the air out is in the back here. And let's see if it gets any dust goes through. Doesn't look like any dust is coming out. You can see all the dust is moving directly to the outside of the thien baffle, so the thien baffle is actually working exactly how I wanted it to. and there's very little wobble. I'm going to see if I can put the camera on it. See how much wobble you get. The camera's sitting directly on the impeller, so whatever wobble the camera picks up is basically the extent of the wobble that's on the impeller. So I've just taken the impeller off of after the first run, and you can see that this screen mesh here has absolutely zero chips in it. So that means the impeller, or not the impeller, but the thien baffle was actually very, very effective. So the whole plan for building this dust collector was to actually have it be used almost for my bandsaw. And you know, I can use it for other things if I want, but I'm probably not going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this on top of the garbage can in that section there, and then I'm actually going to attach it to the wall, and it's just going to be used on that plug, and so will the bandsaw. So I'm just going to put it on there now. And I'm actually probably going to be attaching it to the back wall over there, and I'm going to have a vent that goes directly outside, so it's just a lot easier. But that's pretty much it. So it's in place and ready to be used. So I'm going to leave you guys on a video clip of the chip spiraling. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching. Have a good one, guys.